welcome back to another video. Today you join us after, how long have you been driving today?
6-7 hours.
6 or 7 hour drive. We've come from Charters Towers and we're now in Innisfail. We weren't going to be staying in Innisfail tonight. We were going to stay in Ravenshoe, but we didn't. It was another couple of hours and from where we had a stop off this afternoon, and Innisfail was like an hour away, but Ravenshoe was a lot further away, so we decided that we'll stay in a free camping spot in Innisfail instead, because we were only going to be free camping in Ravenshoe. So if you don't know much about free camping, you can check out our free camping video from a couple videos back. But anyway, we weren't going to vlog this because it's just kind of a stopover to break up the journey, but it's actually now really cozy because it's raining, which is lovely, and it's our first proper bit of rain in the van. I think we had a tiny bit of rain on the first night.
We had a bit.
Yeah, but this is like proper rain, so we are, although not right at the second.
No, it has been pouring it down.
But we've just stopped at the shops because we've been in the van for 6 days now and we needed to replenish our groceries a bit, so we've gone and bought some stuff, and we are now heading to our site, which is 5 minutes out of the centre of Innisfail. So we're gonna have a free camping night, cozy in the rain. It's just kind of be a not the most exciting vlog. It's just gonna be kind of spend a cozy evening with us in the van. So we'll see you at the campsite. Site. What's this site called?
Fred Drew Rest Area.
Fred Drew Rest Area, and it is literally just kind of like a lay-by on the side of the road, but it's very popular. You can see there's a camper there, and then behind us there's quite a few campers also here. And yeah, do we need a
no permit,
nothing. No permit needed for this
absolute free camping, this one.
And there is just a loo just by there, and we spoke to our campsite guy this morning and he said that our gas canister is half full, so we should be able to, I think I've worked out what we were doing wrong. We should be able to cook ourselves some food tonight, hopefully fajita us. Let's head into the back of Max, and we need to tidy up because it's been such a long drive that it's so messy out back there, because when you drive everything falls off. And today actually wait, it's not focused. The back of the van when we were at the supermarket looked an absolute state because the cushions had fallen off of the sofas, so it looked really bad. But I've sorted that, and now we need to actually sort the mess. So we've got all set up, we've tidied up, and we have the table up. And
well, Meg's basically done all of that, and she said just sit there and look pretty to me.
I did.
That's quoting and not, so there we go.
In terms of tidying, packing, that kind of thing, I often find it easier to just sit Rhys down elsewhere.
Oh, that's rude. It's just because your brain goes at 900 miles an hour, so...
I just like to get it done.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're now gonna relax and watch an episode of Young Sheldon, which I started watching on the Greyhound buses. And I am very much enjoying, and Rhys is now very much enjoying it too. So we've downloaded everything for tonight, so let's watch some Young Sheldon. We have a stove for the first time. Unfortunately, the hob is setting off the fire alarm. We do have a fire alarm in here.
We haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, we've not even put anything in the pan, and it's not good because it's raining, and it's dark, so we can't open the doors to let air in. So Rhys is going to use the barbecue at the site.
Yeah.
You sure you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Got some fresh chicken there.
I'm gonna need If
what
you
do you
can chop
need?
up the onion and then there's a bit of pepper.
Do you want me to chop that up now and send it out with you, like a little boy going to school with a packed lunch?
No, because it's going to cook at different times.
Disaster, the soy sauce fell out the cupboard and is now everywhere. Okay, so Rhys is outside cooking, and I'll just show you what we have. We have lettuce, cucumber, carrots, cheese, sweet corn, a little homemade salsa. It doesn't look the most appetizing. Oh, because I still need to mix in this. And then we have some sour cream, and then Rhys has gluten wraps and I have gluten-free wraps. I believe that's everything. So I've just prepared that whilst Rhys is cooking, and he's gonna bring in the chicken and some onion, and I think there's gonna be sauce. I'm not sure. We had a sauce packet, but I'm not sure if he was able to cook it using the outside barbecue. I always do the side bits because I hate cooking chicken. I can't stand it. Because if I cook chicken, then I won't want to eat it because I'll have seen it before. Like all the stringy bits. I'm very fussy with my meat. And also, Rhys is very good at flavouring meat. So, yeah, that's why I usually do the side bits whilst Rhys sorts out the meat. That's when we're having meat. If we're not having meat, I don't know. Like yesterday I cooked lunch. It doesn't show in the vlogs, but we kind of work, like it's not a set roll unless we're having meat. Then Rhys's roll is the meat and my roll is the sides. But like yesterday we had a pasta salad and I sorted that. Sandwiches. It just depends. We've not got set rolls in cooking unless meat is involved. So it depends. Rhys has delivered the meat with the veggies and some sauces. Also, Rhys is the better chef and I'm the better baker, so that's why, also why Rhys usually does the cooking part. But yeah, I don't know, just in case anyone was wondering about the dynamic.
We're just washing up. We had dinner. It was very nice. We had fajitas. There's a little baby crying, and now we're washing up in our little tiny van. It's quite difficult to do because it's so small. There's not a huge amount of counter space or standing space for us, but we're getting the job done.
Yeah, we had to do it in 2 batches. So I washed all the cooking stuff and chopping boards and everything first, and then we got that dried, and Rhys dried that and put all that away, and then I washed the plates and cutlery and everything now because there was no space to leave it all to dry.
I know there's just one last thing that we need to do. The frying pan.
That never even got used.
So, everything tidied away. All good. It's time for a movie night. And I think we're going to be watching In the Heights because we love that film.
And tell them what we're doing after.
Oh my gosh, look at this bump. Look how red it is.
I know, we'll have a look at it. Tell them what I've been posting about that they can look forward to in the vlog.
A Q&A? We've got a Q&A coming, so you can look forward to that in a couple of weeks' time.
No, Rhys, that's this video.
Oh, never mind. You can look forward to it in this video if you want to.
So because this is kind of like a cozy vlog, we're not really doing much, I thought it would be the perfect time for a Q&A. So I've put out a call on Instagram and TikTok to see if anyone has any questions, and we'll be answering them later. We've already had a few come in, which is quite exciting. But if you want to be involved in that kind of thing in the future, just follow our Instagram and you'll be able to see anytime we're doing something interactive, it'll be on our story. And we have now just made the bed for the evening. We're halfway through In the Heights. We always make the bed halfway through our film because I don't like watching films in bed and Rhys doesn't like watching films set up. So we do half and half so that it's even. And we've got to that half, unfortunately for me. And we've now set up the bed and we're going to finish watching the film.
Well, it's the next morning, isn't it, Megan?
Yes, it is.
It is the next morning. We've just emptied the bed, put it away, and now we're going to go for a beach day, hopefully. Should be good. It was quite a nice day. Bit of traffic, but that's about it. Oh my god.
Nice night, do you mean?
What did I say?
Nice day.
Oh, it was a nice night, it was, yeah. But yeah, look at my hair. It's not the best. Never mind.
Today we've come to the most amazing beach. It's so beautiful. Rhys found it. It's called Etty. Is it Etty Bay or Etty Beach?
Etty Bay.
Etty Bay, and it's stunning. We've parked up the van. I think it's the most beautiful spot we've ever parked up the van. So I'll show you.
sage. All I can do is just tell you in this simple way. Yeah, I'm so in love with you. I don't know what to do. I'm so in love with you, and I know you love me too. Yeah. Your love's all I need to get by in this life. And on this day, I promise you to give you mine. Yeah, I'm so in love with you.
Anyway, we're currently cooking some lunch. I'm actually having a instant noodle. I don't know if I've ever had instant noodles before because I never had them before I was gluten-free, and now I'm gluten-free, but this is going to be very exciting because it's gluten-free chicken noodles, which is wow.
Incredible.
And Rhys is having a quesadilla. There he is.
Attempting.
Back from the beach. We're staying again in Innisfail. We changed our itinerary a lot. I'm pretty sure we only decided that this morning. So we're now at a powered site for the night, and I'll just show you. It's right by this river. I don't know if you can see that through there. Anyway, or creek, I'm not sure.
No, it's a river.
And tonight we are having pasta, chicken stroganoff pasta.
Without any chicken.
Without any chicken. So mushroom stroganoff pasta. It's dinner time, and after dinner, it's time for the Q&A. Are you excited for the Q&A? So excited. My camera's dying. It is now time for the Q&A, and we actually got questions. So let's have a look.
And not just from my mum. Or from
We didn't get any from your mum, actually.
Oh, your mum.
My mum would have never given us any.
So there we
She
go.
wouldn't have understood the concept. Question 1. How do you come up with video ideas, and what's coming up next?
Well, lots of our video ideas and what comes up next is literally based on the itineraries that we're doing. So we'll have set sort of ideas, we'll have researched the places of where we're going and what we're going to do, and then we sort of just fit that into a video. But sometimes we have challenge videos or specific videos, and that's mainly Meg. She comes up with lots of those, like, she's quite good at coming up with random ideas that create nice little vlogs, but mostly it's based on where we're going and what we're doing, and that's sort of how it follows.
Before we came out to New Zealand and Australia, I actually do have a list in my travel diary of every video we plan to film. We tend to know, what I was trying to say, we tend to know how many videos we're going to film,
Yeah.
and where each of them will be based, but maybe closer to the time we don't know what it will be about, or if it will even be good enough for a video.
Because you don't see all the videos that we ever make, really.
No.
All the content we post, so. Sorry about that. Question 1, thank you very much.
Second question, how long does it take to film for and edit one of your vlogs?
Well, it used to take about 5 minutes, editing wise.
Not 5 minutes. I used to edit and it would take me about, well, I would do it twice, and the first time would take about 45 minutes and the second time would take about 45 minutes. But now I still do my original. I don't know how long it takes in total because I have to upload all the footage, then I organize all the footage, then I do the first cut. So
Yeah.
I would say in total, but I tend to do it separately. In total, that's probably about an hour and a half. Then
Yeah.
Rhys does the final edit, which is...
It depends. I go through it, like I watch the whole video first, like from what
I've done.
from how Meg's cut the video, and then I edit, sort of, I take out little bits, then I put the music to it, then I create sort of montages and b-rolls. It's getting a lot longer. I used to do it in about half an hour, and now for like a 20 minute video it takes me nearly 2 hours to do it now, so it takes a lot of effort, but hopefully it's paying off, I don't know.
and then we have the same uploading again. And also, how long does it take to film for? It depends on the length of the video.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say is filming is very difficult because of someone.
What's that supposed to
The
mean?
talking.
Oh yeah,
This is-
I'm not very great on camera, as you can see.
He's great on camera. You just don't naturally,
I don't actually
throughout
go
the day,
pick up a camera
take it
and be
out.
like, oh, I gotta say this to a camera.
So if it seems like I talk more in videos, I actually would really love for Rhys to
Yeah.
talk more, but he just doesn't naturally come up with this, like,
No.
come up with the idea to film as much.
Most of the B-roll I do.
Yeah,
like, I
Rhys
do
does
all
the
of that.
B-roll.
Well, not all of it, but most of that. But speaking isn't really like
Like,
to a camera. It just feels very awkward to me. But I'm trying to get better. So
he naturally will see something beautiful and be like, I want to film that, but he won't naturally think something and think, I want to say that on the vlog.
no,
Whereas,
it takes a lot of effort for me to think of what to say in lots of the vlogs. So yeah.
and I tried to do kind of like, if I thought of something to say, I'd be like, oh, Rhys, say this, but it kind of doesn't work because he's not on the same thought
No.
trail, so it's not the best.
Well, there you go.
There we go. Have you had any encounters with creepy crawlies yet?
Yes, we definitely have. Mainly mosquitoes in the last week. We've both been bitten quite badly, but we've also had some pretty Australian encounters, mainly a massive old spider in Brisbane, and then also some friendly little snakes in Agnes Water in 1770 Beach, yeah. They were nice, friendly, didn't really do much, just one crossed the road, one came down from a tree. That's about it. We haven't really had any...
I had a caterpillar. Oh no, that was... Oh no, the other week I had a little white caterpillar thing
Oh
on
yes,
me.
she had a caterpillar. But other than that, we haven't had...
Butterflies are huge.
Yes, but otherwise not a huge amount of bad encounters, let's say.
No.
Touch wood.
Touch wood.
Flipping heck.
Okay,
Thank you
now
very much.
on to our TikTok questions. How did you start with content creating to be able to live my dream? I started doing YouTube in year 13 in sixth form, so about 5.5 years
oh
ago.
my lord, that's a long
Around
time.
New Year that year, I started doing it. So first I did random videos. I did a lot of sketches actually. And then in Durham, when I went to uni, I did lots of student videos, but not like, oh, study with me. It was more, I'm super lonely. Let me tell you about the truth about university. And
yeah,
then
you dished a lot of goss.
I did dish a lot of goss on the reality of uni. And then I met Rhys, and for the final year of uni I continued to do my kind of Durham uni content. And then, but we had planned for pretty much the whole year, we knew that we were going to move on to this.
Yeah.
So actually one of my last Durham videos, we'd had already our first chunk of videos filmed and edited, and I was saying in one of my last Durham videos, I'm so excited for the next chapter of the channel. So then we moved on to making it The Ordinary Adventurers and having it as a travel channel. But a big thing that allowed us to do that was having the TikTok to go alongside it. I feel
That
like
was random, wasn't it? We got very big very quickly.
on TikTok, yeah.
Well, not very, but big for like.
Yeah, our first video
Yeah.
went viral.
Yeah.
So I was already on TikTok as well, and I was already
She was huge.
I wasn't huge. I already
Massive.
had quite a lot of followers on TikTok, but I kind of stopped doing it. And then we created our own TikTok, and the first TikTok we posted went viral. And we were just in London. This is when we came up with the idea for The Ordinary
was.
Adventurers.
Yeah.
So it was just a hotel room tour. And then I would say even the first year our TikTok wasn't great, even though we would go viral occasionally and we were like building followers.
I think the first month or two was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we had 2 pretty viral videos, and then it just fell off completely when we actually did proper travel.
And it didn't build up again till we were in Disney. The question was, how do
sorry,
you do
yeah, I
content
don't know.
creation?
Sorry, just ignore everything we've just said. So what did we do?
We work and then we travel. We work and then we travel. Bits here
Yeah,
and
we
there.
try and work with brands. So World Packers was our first paid brand,
Yeah.
and that was great. But mainly we get gifted brand deals that allow us to travel easier and for longer.
Yeah, we get a couple that, like,
Yeah.
Australia would have been a lot shorter if we didn't get the Greyhound deal.
We try our best in that aspect, but I think we both realise we're not going to get like massive paid brands. We're just enjoying what we can get, and if we can get some things for a discount or for free, then it's an added bonus, because we're not doing it for money or fame, we're just doing it to make memories.
Yeah.
Really.
And I would say one thing about the money that we do make, which is a very tiny amount, it doesn't allow us to travel at all.
Oh god, no.
It might pay for a little bonus here and there, but we're not living this lifestyle off content creation.
No, we're living this lifestyle because we worked hard.
Yeah, and that leads to the next question, I feel like. How much money did you start off with? How much money did you have when you started?
We started our travel fund, which has covered everything so far pretty much, and
more.
Definitely, we haven't gone through it all.
Of it left.
Yes, we've had jobs in the meantime that help us, but we started off with, I think it was about £10,000 each.
That was pretty much all from working. We got all of that.
Oh yeah,
like,
I don't mean savings. I don't mean savings like that, but yeah. So it was all from work and stuff. So we put that into a travel fund and thought, let's use this to travel the world for as long as we can. And we're still doing it.
And I would say for time scale, so I worked part-time jobs on and off for 4 years, and Rhys worked pretty much a full-time job for a year, and that's how we got the 20 grand. And since then, though, we say travel for 3 months, then work for 3 months, so we're able to keep it stocked up, kind of as we go.
But we don't know what's going to happen next year. There's still maybe something that's coming. There may not be. You can edit this out, Megan, if you haven't got the job. But if you have got the job, woohoo!
Anyway, so that's how much money we started off. And then
one final question.
Yes, there was one final one, which was, what remote jobs do you do whilst we travel? But we don't do remote jobs. No, as we said, we go back home for 3 months, and it's probably not the best way of doing it. It's pretty good. You know, you can work out here in Australia or New Zealand. You know, you could live here for a year and get your visas like that, but we like going home. We love Wales. We love seeing our families. Like, travel is a massive part of our life, but so is also being at home with friends and family and all of that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think as well, getting a job abroad, like fruit picking or something, doesn't work for us, because we like to kind of only spend like a month somewhere and really explore it, but we didn't work hard to get our travel fund to,
and then to
go away and work whilst we travel. Like, when we travel, we want to full out travel and see the world, and
travel and enjoy ourselves and try and make it as memorable as possible, without having to do a huge amount of hard work, because we've already done that. So thank you very much for all your questions. Hopefully there'll be another one of this when we're really rich and famous, which will be amazing. Yeah,
we're gonna go now and watch Matilda. That's probably the end of this vlog, so we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in our next video. Which, one of the questions was, what's coming up next?
What's coming up next? What is coming up next? I don't know.
I think we are going to Mariba.
There may be something there may not be, who knows?
We don't know what's there yet, actually, but we'll...
Otherwise, it will be sort of Port Douglas area.
I'll give you one thing quickly, because we said how we planned our videos.
We don't.
One part we really did not plan. We didn't even plan this trip properly. Was the van life. So we're not very good at telling you what's coming up next, but you'll have to just wait and see.
I mean, Meg and I planned for literally months all of this trip, so forgive us if we've got a couple of weeks where we're just winging it a bit.
Yeah, I can't see it right now, but in my travel book it's got like 30 pages planning Australia, a page per place we go, like describing it, everything to do, everywhere to eat, everything, and then there's I left 2 blank pages, and that was the page to put in the van life plans, and they're still not even finished.
Doesn't matter, I quite like the wingingness.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even have a
place
tomorrow. We'll just park up our van somewhere.
Hopefully.
Well, fingers crossed. But it's very exciting. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.